Welcome back to Str8yaad TV. I know you guys have seen a new face today. It's your girl Ann, representing Str8yaad. So today we're going to be doing something special. Today we're going to be doing I bet you guys can't guess, we're going to be doing some seafood boil, people. Come on, let's get it. Today we're going to be using some snow crab, shrimp with the head on, lobster tails, clams, corn, eggs, potatoes, red potatoes and white potatoes, lemon, garlic. So stay tuned and see how Ann creates seafood boil just for you. So in addition to our seafood, we're going to be having some sausage and with a couple of eggs. So stay tuned and watch the video. All right, guys, so we have 2 pots on the stove. One is for the seafood and one is going to be for the egg. So I don't particularly like to boil my egg with my seafood. So I'm boiling my egg separately from the seafood. So here we go. So I'm going to put in 7 eggs in total into the pot. Okay. I'm going to let that boil for about 10 minutes. All right. And in the meantime, we're going to get our pot boiling to start adding our seafood in. All right, guys. So here we have the pot on the stove. We have water in the pot. And now we're going to put our ingredients into the pot. So we have 1 onion cut up in 4. We have 2 lemons cut up in 4 slices. And then we have 4 stalks of our scallion. And don't forget our good thyme, and don't forget our scotchy. Okay, so we're going to add all of that to the pot right now. All right, we're going to let that come to a boil, and then we'll be right back. Right, so we're going to start with our bay leaves, which are already washed. So we got a few bay leaves into the pot. And then we're going to have our seafood blend. We're going to put in 2 teaspoons of our seafood blend. And we have our Old Bay seasoning. We're going to put in 3 of our Old Bay seasoning. And again, people, you gotta add to your taste, okay? This is what I like to do. So that's 1. And this doesn't have to be a full teaspoon, okay? That's 3. And then we're going to go in with our Lawry's garlic salt. We're going to add 3 of that as well. And then we have some garlic seasoning. And now we're going to add our corns into the pot. And then we're going to stir. Smell that flavor? It smells delicious, especially I can smell the lemons just infused from the pot. It just smells delicious already, guys. All right, now I'm going to taste, see where we are in flavor. We're going to need to add some more seasoning, okay? All right, guys, so I'm going to check on the eggs, and they are done. So what are we going to do? I'm going to turn off the fire under the eggs. Go, and then we're going to let it sit and cool, and then come right back. All right, guys, so the eggs are in the pot cooling right now in cold water. And I had tasted the pot earlier, and I noticed that it was a little bit bland, so I'm going to add some more seasoning. So what I'm going to use is some crab seasoning for more flavor, okay? I'm going to use 1 teaspoon. loving that smell. I'm gonna taste. Yep, that's it. This is the actual flavor I'm looking for. Not too salty, and I have a hint of spice, and it's probably from that Scotch bonnet. So don't forget that we have a special surprise for you. So you gotta watch the video. We're gonna be making a special sauce to go with this seafood. So we'll be right back. All right, guys, so remember, we're not gonna be doing everything all in one pot because, again, things may be cooked faster than other things. So we're gonna do it step by step. So right now we're gonna put in our potatoes. So I prefer to add the potatoes apart from the corn. Some people might want to add the potatoes with the corn at the same time, but I decided to add the potatoes separately because I like my potatoes a little bit hard boiled. I'm gonna add the potatoes in. And right now we're gonna add our clams. And we're gonna cover the pot and let that boil. All right, guys, meanwhile, the pot is boiling. We're going to fry up our sausage. I particularly like my sausage fried rather than put in, straight from the package to the pot to boil. I like to fry my sausage up. So that's what we're gonna do, okay? I'm gonna put a tip of oil, about I would say a capful. So we have 2 capfuls of oils in the pot. I'm gonna mix it around, get it nice and coated. All right. And we're gonna start. When it's all done, we'll be right back. Hi guys, so while our sausages are frying, we're gonna now add in our seafood ingredients, okay? So we're gonna start with our lobster tails. Again, you're gonna be cooking the seafood boil to basically how many people you're gonna be serving. So we have a lot of family here, so that's why we're adding in this many ingredients, okay? And then we're gonna go in with our crab legs. These are snow crab legs. There's about 3 of them in total. Stir the pot. And as you can see, guys, pot is coming along nicely. All right. And I was able to determine that because I went and I looked. So I tested it and I found that our clams, see, if you can see, our clams are cooked nicely, because the way you know they're cooked, because they're opening up. See, clams are opened up, so you know they're pretty much cooked. All right. And it smells delicious. Oh my God, I can't wait to eat this. And then now we're going to go in with our shrimp with the head on, okay? All right, so now we're going to go in with our shrimp. And again, guys, a lot of people don't like to have shrimp with the head on. My family and I do, so that's why we're cooking it like this. But you're more than welcome to take the shrimp head off, okay? So I'm going to stir. Flavor, oh my God, people. I wish you were here to taste this pot. Smell this pot. This smells delicious. All right, guys, so our sausages are fried nicely, ready to eat. Second, we're gonna take a peep at our seafood pot here, and wow, this is delicious, as you can see. Look at this. All right, and as you can see, everything is ready, just about ready. Doesn't take long for these type of seafood oil to cook. And as you can see, our potatoes going smashing up. So let's move on to our sauce, okay, guys? So right now, we're going to prepare our sauce. Stove is on. And we're gonna start adding our butter. So we're gonna use the entire stick of butter, okay? And my stove is on a low flame, okay? Because we don't want the butter to burn. So we're gonna let the butter melt to the pot, and then we'll be right back. All right, guys, so the seafood pot is completed. So now we're going to remove all of the ingredients from the pot and into this pan, and then we'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. So as you can see, this is how our seafood boil turned out. Welcome back, guys. So we took everything off the pot, added to the pan, and this is how it looks. So now we're gonna move on to our sauce. So we have 4 sticks of butter here. No, out of 4? All right, guys, so here's our melted butter, ready melted, and now we're gonna add our ingredients. So we have 1 entire head of garlic. 1 whole minced onion, 2 stalks of scallion, and our Scotch bonnet. We're gonna add that to the pot as well. All right, stir. I'm gonna turn up the fire a little bit, close to high. And we're gonna let all of this wonderful ingredients infuse in this butter. It smells delicious already, guys. All right, guys, so as you can see, the seasoning has now combined with the butter. So it's now time to add in our dry seasoning, okay? So again, we're going to be adding to taste, okay? So I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of your Slap Your Mama. Okay. Our seafood seasoning. And we have our garlic seasoning. Cayenne pepper. Old Bay seasoning. All right. Wow, this looks delish, guys. Can't wait to taste the seafood boil. I'm gonna call Str8yaad for some seafood boil and see what he thinks, okay? All right. I'm gonna taste. Once again, guys, this is delicious. How I'm preparing this meal. The sauce is, again, point blank amazing. So remember, you're going to add to your own taste, okay? But this is perfect for me. All right, guys, so we're gonna add in some black pepper, which I forgot to do, so we're gonna do that right now. You get a good amount. All right. All right, guys, so this is our pot of broth from the remaining boiling water that we used earlier. So we're gonna take 3 cups of that and add it to the pan here. And this is basically how we're creating our sauce, guys. This is delicious. All right, we're gonna put our stove back on high flames. Very good, delish. So we're gonna let that come to a boil and simmer down. All right, guys, let's check on our sauce. Wow, look at that. Beautiful. Right, see that? Nice and thick, not too watery, just perfect. All right, guys, so we're gonna add 1 lemon. Look at that nice zest. And then we're gonna use a half of lime. There we go. Beautiful, it smells delish, all right? That is it. That is it, guys. We are done with this seafood boil. The sauce is going to now go on our seafood. All right, guys, welcome back. Have a look. This is it. This is the final product of our seafood boil with our garlic and butter sauce. You got to try it. Straight from Str8yaad, okay? Enjoy, because our family's about to enjoy. Sit and have a wonderful feast. I hope you all have a wonderful Mother's Day. And again, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment, and share up the video, people. All right, guys, here we go. I'm going to do a taste test. All right? I love me some sausages, guys, okay? And I think this is it for now, okay? I'm just going to taste everything. At least some of it, at least. And I'm going to take a little piece of this clam also. And I'll start there. The flavor, guys. Hint of spice, not too spicy. I can't even talk. Guys, this is delicious. Oh my God. I can't wait for everybody to taste this. This was good. Good hit. Fry the sausage, guys. Trust me. Better than boiling. Because I did boil before. When I made seafood boil before. I did use the boiling method. And it was okay. But the frying is off the hook. So you gotta fry, okay? And let's take a little taste of the shrimp. Everything came out so good. All right. This is delicious. I'm not even gonna. Okay, guys. I'm gonna finish up, clean up. One love, Str8yaad. I'm out.
Okay guys, let's test the surprise. Because I see they cook a surprise today, so I'm gonna taste it, okay guys? So it's a seafood boil, looking delicious. So I'm gonna dive in it for you guys and tell them my opinion. You know it go already. On Str8yaad TV. So this is the Mother's Day surprise. Mother's weekend surprise. Or what? Wait. No, cut them. La plate me go find out. You can't me and smell from the plate. Alright guys, so I'm gonna dive in it for you guys. Alright, the potato is good. Perfect cook. That is alright. Tastes good. Alright, so what is the seafood menu, guys? Okay? Only Str8yaad TV. One Str8yaad TV, guys. So remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. This meal was provided by the kids and mom, so Str8yaad TV. This is nice, looking and nice, man. A long time now going night, so.